Hey, welcome everybody. So good to have you on this fine Sunday, or perhaps it's your Sunday morning, or maybe you're watching this VOD a year and a half from now. Hello from the past, if that's the case. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome Twitch, welcome YouTube, welcome VOD viewers. It is good to have you all. Rainstorm Wander, congrats on grabbing the first redeem on Twitch today, and Space Monkey, good to see you, and Rain, and anybody who may be lurking around. Hello, Kitty, good to have you. Today, we go back to Kenshi. We go to our Fogman Rehabilitation run, where yesterday we just started to build our own base outside of the town of Mongrel. Today, we hope to get some walls up and start doing our own production, our own farming, our own iron mining, and start really turning these Fogmen's lives around. Let's see if we can do it. A couple of notes. My video is out. Kenshi, the what did I call it? Rock bottom to solo Empire Killer run. That's the hardcore run we did with Gold Ship. That is out on YouTube now. This run that we're doing right here, this will also be a YouTube video. Also, please let me know if you notice anything technical-wise that seems not good. I have installed the Source Record plugin on OBS. Sometimes this causes problems, but what this should do is allow me to stream while recording my gameplay and gameplay audio separately, and that will make it much easier to pick out specific parts for the videos going forward. So that housekeeping stuff out of the way, settle in. Whether you're an active viewer or you're just going to throw it in your earbuds or your second monitor or whatever, we are glad to have you, and we're going to get started. Space Monkey, thank you for bringing up that new video command. All right, so we should have just built a stone mine. No, yes, a stone mine and an iron processor and a windmill. Fru, welcome in, Fru. Good to have you. All right, so we join Nardicus. Oh, I meant to install the NVIDIA Fix mod. Let's get Nardicus back to Mongrel real quick. And let's check in on the gang. First of all, let's talk to... oh, we can't talk to this Fogman right here, even though we just loaded in. Make sure we looted him. Yeah, you're only able to recruit them if they've been looted. Alright, so... Ooh, we are just about out of food items. Basically out of weapons. Nardicus is being attacked. I think he's got the speed to take care of it, though. So yeah, this is the base area here that we want to start getting some operations going. Hello, Fogman fans, and hello, Ada. Good to have you. All right, let's see if we can buy some supplies and some food to keep some things going a little bit. For leather, that's what I like to see. Oh, that is all of my money on iron plates. Well, that's okay. That'll pay off soon. We just need everybody to hang in there, and we'll get you some food. Chitinous is just about to have a second... Oh, are we out of fabrics? Second hold saber. Beep can go sell those and buy some more materials. Fabrics and leather it is. Two fabrics. None leather. I wonder if we already bought them out for the day. Okay, we got one leather. Still no fabrics. I think we need fewer fabrics, so that should still be okay for now. Let's see if we can get some dried meat and some rice bowls going. Okay, that'll be a start to feed people. I'm thinking we might want to stockpile a little bit of armor for new recruits. So that's why I'm not selling these right away, but we can sell this old junk. Hat will sell for something decent, too. We have cotton or fabric. No, it looks like we don't have fabric. We must have bought everybody out. Take this money and buy a little more food. Don't you worry, today we're going to get the new society up and running. As money comes in, we can use it to buy building materials, and then we can send them out to build walls with said building materials. Actually, we've got a good amount now. Let's grab Nardicus. And let's start to get some walls up, maybe. Now, we do want kind of an open plan. We don't want to be totally gated off, because we do want people to be able to wander in and use our shops. But let's see. What if we put... Why is Nardicus fighting in the build menu? I thought that paused. Oh, that's a lot of Fogmen.
This reminds me of the When I Ladies.
When I Ladies... Hey, Todd, welcome in. These nuts, yes, but we'll lay them where? Come on, this is your moment. You've trained for this. Are we sure they won't be eaten on their way to the shop? No, I'm not sure, but I think some of the shinobi should make it okay. Okay, I'm making a decision. We are forming our first squad, and this first squad is going to be Goliath. This is where you choked on D's. This is where the heavies are going to go. Let's get Bakushin to trade with Beep and grab this backpack. Hey, Purple, welcome in. I did indeed know that. Let's see. Okay, they've got food. Let's see if Team Goliath can get some walls built up. Who's behind? Oh, they're mostly together. Okay, so let's say, for the sake of argument, we put a gate here. Then we put some walls. Those don't really seem like they're going to act very much like walls. Let's say for the sake of argument that we start with that. I think we'll probably run out of building materials before we complete it, but it'll be a good start. You are avoiding housework. What better place to be? They've got an interesting way of doing this, but who am I to disrupt the carefully planned work of a hive? Let's let them cook. There's enough suffering in the world without you forcing yourself to do the dishes. Dishes you're okay with. Folding clothes, though, the world could do without that. Let me put you onto something. Clothes hangers and hanging every piece of clothing you own. Y'all don't want to hear it, but I'm right. Just use a series of hampers and drape some stuff over the closet like an animal. All right, that's a little bit of money going. With just a little more money, we could get some more building materials. I don't know why we can't talk to this Fogman. The mod seems a little imperfect at times, which, you know, I understand mods are works of passion. Can't expect them to be perfect. Use a special long-term storage system you call the clothes basket. I don't like my clothes being all wrinkled like that, so I just hang them up. Oh, we should have grabbed more wheat straw for the farm. If you didn't go through at least 4 uniforms a week, your laundry wouldn't be such a chore. Yeah, that is a special circumstance. Are these escaped servants going to attack us? No, they're just going to pass on through. But we are open to the public. Okay, now what do we have for... We got 9 building material. We won't be able to complete a gate, but we can get it started. Kenshi building works perfectly and is flawless. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if our gate is in the ground. Wait. Who needs walls anyway? Yeah, not us. Why would we need walls? Can't imagine one reason, let alone 3 reasons. Alright, you come on back. Hey, welcome in. Ooh, another specialist grade. Do all of our Goliaths have specialist grade? Bakushin does not. Good, good, good. Okay, Nardicus. Well, actually, let's send Beep to get some food. We'll have Nardicus grab some building material. Gather up the team and send them out. Okay, they're in a fight. How many? It's like 2. This is good. They need a little taste of the fight before they get totally overrun. Okay, they needed one more building material. Let's also grab them some iron plates and some copper to build another wind generator. Once we get farms up and going, we can do biofuel. And let's see if Beep has anything to sell. Still can't talk to that Fogman. I'm gonna need to quick save, quick load. Nardicus grab some of these. We'll need more copper. We'll stop elsewhere in town for it. Oh, we can't afford that. Okay, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just mine a little while we're out there. Hey, it's starting to look like something out here. This may not be big enough, but we can always expand to cover like multiple city-like areas. That ought to work from that angle. How many? Just a couple here and there. And then honestly, if we put a little gate like right there, I think we'd be pretty happy. I think we just need one copper. Get another wind generator. Wind seems to have been a pretty constant 50% the whole time we've been here. Hey, see, look, people do come by. Well, it's just an escaped servant. Although he's got a crossbow. I don't know if I've seen escaped servants with crossbows before. But yeah, we put some shops out here. I bet we get some business. Hey, and we've even got some copper to sell. Do we have any iron plate? We have one iron plate left. Go ahead and get a copper storage here. And hey, look at that. They're already putting copper away. Now, if we wanted a next step, it would probably be to build a couple of houses. Let's have Nardicus grab this copper. Try to go sell it and buy some more building material. Oh, Nardicus put it back away because of course he did. Because that's how jobs work. That's only slightly inconvenient a lot of the time. Let's see what we're in here. We can't talk to this Fogman, so I am going to do a save and a load to try to recruit this Fogman. We could really use him as a farmer or a copper miner or something. Employee of the month. Hey, we got one. Okay, any names in chat? Put them in chat. I'm not gonna read through the list. I'm just gonna not gonna read through the backup list. I'm just gonna pick a name that I see in chat on Twitch or YouTube, and we're gonna name this Fogman. So they do have laboring. Kyle. Welcome, Kyle. All right, there we go. Kyle has some gear on. We stopped making the pants. I think we stopped making the pants. Let's focus on pants next time we get some fabric and copper and stuff. Okay, we'll get Nardicus to return. Maybe we'll build a gate at that little cliff area. Kyle is destined for greatness. Gonna be a great farmer or a great copper miner or something. So let's say, hypothetically, we built a gate here. Playing Dying Light, you figured to throw the protagonist's name out there. Hey, Chibobot, welcome in. Good to see you. All right, Nardicus, you know what to do. And look at all the copper we have saved up already. Miasma Haze days. Uh-oh, that's a big group of fog people. Need a fogman called Anasir to lord over all of this copper. Let's see how the team does. Heard he keeps good at records. And see, this is exactly why we're building a gate. Oh, Bakushin, yeah, is about to go unconscious. Look at Nardicus. Come on, Narticus, it's all gonna fall to you. You and Misha. Quite the bottleneck, indeed. Okay, I needed to see how they would fare. Whose leg is bad? Misha's leg is bad. Team Fortress can carry Misha. So Team Fortress can carry Misha. Let's get everybody to go this way. We'll get Narticus to grab some copper to sell on the way back to home. Okay, and we'll take everybody back to Mongrel. Let them get some rest. They don't seem to like this gate. Gonna be AFK for a bit? No worries. Narticus has first aid. I don't know why he's not using it. Maybe he hasn't stopped moving long enough. Yeah. We're gonna set out some bed rolls. People do some buying and selling while they rest up. Oh, and then we need to capture more workers. That'll be food for now. Oh, perfect. Kyle gets some pants. There you go, Kyle. Welcome to the pants squad. Let's get Lunk to try to go grab another party member. Can't see anything, but apparently they see me. No princes, but I'll take another drone. Hey, all right, we have another drone. I saw Foggy last time, so we've got a Foggy. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we'll do Foggy. We'll try to get a Nasir next time. Bakushin, you should be resting, I think. You're pretty well rested. No leather, huh? All right, well, we got some fabric. Two leather. Trying to get some food. Some pants. Okay, maybe it's time we start putting it... Well, let's get the gates finished. Let's get the gates finished and then see if we can start putting people to work in the Neo Hive. And Beep can be a runner for their valuable resources. It's like we might have been attacked on the way. I wonder if Fogmen will attack gates. Okay, well, they will certainly just wander in our gates. So we're definitely going to need a guard group to leave here. Or we close the gates while we build up. Wonder if that works. So maybe if we get some building materials going, we get some storage, we get some houses. Let's get Lunk to try to grab a new Fogman, another worker. Of course, they're in the rock. Quite a lot of them here. Oh, we walked right up to an active scene, that's why. Here's the one we just KO'd. Oh, that one's crippled. Could have sworn we just knocked one out. Out of food again. Lots of management. As soon as we get our farms up and running, we can hopefully get them to a point where they're managing themselves. Trying to grab some of this copper. Oh, they didn't keep doing it. Give them this job for now. Got 4 building material ready to go. I'll have Beep run them back some iron plates. And they can start to build some storage. And he put the copper back. Okay, let's see if there's a couple swords we can sell. Don't ditch those. Meanwhile... Oh, we do have a group attacking our gate. Good to know they'll do that. Got 6 building material. Let them fix that gate real quick. Once we get the food situation figured out and we can hire a larger group, we'll get some turret people. Instead of a turret Fogman, there's going to be a pile of bodies at that gate. We're thinking the same thing. Hey, thanks for lurking. I hope you're doing well. We'll get 2 people on the stone mine. And we'll get Beep. Oh, we got another group at the gate. Wow. Man, the squad population increase is something, huh? All right, so let's build. Storage for stones. Storage for building materials. Storage for ore. Storage for iron plates. Got 10 copper to take back with us. Once they get some building material, we'll start getting some buildings put up. Articus, oh, is out of medical supplies. Their whole group doesn't have any medical supplies. So we'll get Beep to run them some. Oh, we've got ads already. Wow, that hour happened fast. Okay, we'll get Beep to run them some after this break. I'll be back in just a moment. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Oh. I thought that was my tranquilizer rifle. Oh, I went full lethal. Just shot that man in the face. I thought that was my tranquilizer. That's what she said. Probably. Yeah, that is indeed what some she has said, I bet. And you know who that she was? Kenshi. I think there's a lesson in there for all of us. I think I found the anomaly. Okay. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Mom's taking us to breakfast. Come on. You have to get ready. All right, but don't be mad that you missed out. Look at that form. Why does the light go out in here when I aim? That's quite interesting. Oh! That sphincter just shut real hard like many of you at home. Am I right or am I right? Some of the games you've been playing, I'm just asking how you doing. Stunt jump. No notes. Why can I not do the kill?
Who's there? 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 Who's there?
Am I going the right way? I am. It's just a long, treacherous road. Kind of like a metaphor for life. Come on, we got this. We got this. Let's do it. Nothing to it. Oh boy, wow. All right, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate you. Let's get Beep to grab some first aid and supplies and bring them back to our guys in the Neo Hive. We'll need to stop at a different store for that. That's fine. We're bringing them some food as well, so they can stay out there. Beep's going to be a runner for quite a while, I think. We'll start with this. let's build a food barrel. You can leave some food in it. Building materials. Iron plates. I think Nardicus has a bunch of building materials. Yeah. Oh. No, you do your thing. We might, make sure that Foggy is equipped. And then go send him out there to start farming. Okay, they're being attacked again. How many? 1. Slip in while the gate was open, maybe? Oh, actually, Kyle's already fully equipped. Let's send Kyle out. Start doing some of the farming. Oh, you know what? We'll have to send somebody out with more wheat straw. Let's see what order we want to do this in. Hey, what's up, Brian?
Hey, and hope the Kenshi is going well today.
Hey, thank you very much. Hope you're well. You've been subscribed for 13 months now. That is a whole year behind us, and it is great to see you. It's a long time, isn't it? Hope you're doing well. Hope the Elden Ring runs are going well. Let's do some green fruit, hemp, and wheat straw out here. And also, I think I could probably go ahead and get some type of building. Like this guy right here. Yeah, we have enough building materials for that. Elden Ring runs are improving. Sub hours within the realm of possibility. Very cool. You're going to get it. Okay, so this will be a good start. Foggy's got a hat and is ready to go. But I think we can wait until Kyle has got some more... produce and some bigger farms. We can have 2 farmers and maybe a cook start to go out there. We'll probably need a good couple hemp farms. We still can't talk to this Fogman, so I'm gonna save and load. Okay, no luck this time around. That's okay, that's the way it happens. Drop these off, and then we'll deliver the wheat straw. Food storage is just about empty again. Won't be long, we'll be doing our own iron mining. Get Kyle operating this wheat farm as well. Yeah, all right, we're almost to a harvest. And how are we on water? We got lots of water. So things are going good from that angle. Let's see what else we can build. In here, we're going to want cooking stove. Do a grain silo out here. Bread oven. And then for storage, we're going to want... Why am I blanking? Flour? Flour storage. And bread basket. We can expand these as we need, but that'll be a good start. And Beep brings some copper back for cash. Oh, how are their food stores? They've got none. Okay. Okay, so this copper is becoming food money immediately. We are burning through so much money, but hey, that's what a civilization takes to run. Beep put the copper back, didn't Beep put the copper back? I don't even know why I had to ask myself. Beep had jobs on, Beep put the copper back. Hey, Boogie, welcome in. How you doing? Good to have you. Oh, and you know what? We did not get, I think, a wheat straw storage. So we'll have them get on that. We're almost ready to start making our own food. I think we will need the individual farms to be a little larger. That's not enough food. You know what? I'm going to tactically wait on recruiting this next Fogman because every mouth we have to feed just makes this more complicated. Lots of hats. Eight dried meat for 5 workers. Yeah, that maths. Hey, look, Kyle is harvesting. Did you get anything, Kyle, or did you just destroy it all? Yeah, you're getting some. Wonder how much we need to upgrade. I think we need to let one more harvest go by before we can upgrade. Building material is filling along nicely. How's that copper looking? 6, not terrible. Oh, wait. Jobs were on. There's got to be a better system. There's got to be a better system than the one where your characters just put the stuff that you tell them to take right back in the chest just because you have jobs toggled. I know there's a setting you can change, but then you have to go in and micro change your setting depending on what you want to happen. Because a lot of the times I do want Beep to run around and just place stuff where it goes. A button would be nice, like go put this where it belongs button. Probably the kind of button my mom wishes she had for me when I was growing up. Like, go put that stuff where it belongs. Probably got enough spare armor and stuff that we can be selling some of it. Wonder why we're back to making high-grade stuff and not specialist now. The specialist might be a random chance now that I think about it. That Fogman didn't even want anything to do with me. They just break the door down because it's in their way. Just attacking my door for the love of the game. Queenless anarchist seeking destruction. Okay, 18 green fruit. So that should be 24. What does this need to upgrade? Plus 15? Their hunger is going down, which tells me, yep, they are out of food items. Shopkeeper can't afford that. Okay, we're starting to buy out the shops in town. Hey, Nate, how's it going? Good to have you. Take jobs off. Now we'll grab the copper. We'll grab this one as well. Chillin', went on a walk with your dog. Oh, that's awesome. Walks with dogs are great. How's Kenshi going? Pretty well. We're using some mods to take these queenless hivers that eat people and capture them and rehabilitate them. So we're building up our own community, getting farms and weaponsmiths and all sorts of stuff. Did Team Fortress end up outside the gate? Okay, you don't gotta run all the way out there. I don't even know what you're doing. Operating machine? Where? Oh, Kyle. Oh, I forgot to have Kyle, hold the wheat straw. It's gonna take a while. And the funny part is I may just have them haul it back to upgrade. So it needs plus 15. We have 16. Let's do it. Bigger wheat farm. Yeah, see our numbers, they're just going to keep going and going and going. This is where the growth happens. As long as we don't let them starve to death first. I'm about ready to get Foggy out there to start maybe with the... Let's get a couple like real big farms going, and then we can start with the making food. So really just another couple iterations, I think. And we'll get some of our heavies mining this iron out here. We'll get them refining iron plates, get them making weapons. The only thing I don't have a good answer for is leather out here. Although I think maybe some of the plate armor only takes iron plates or steel bars and fabric, maybe no leather. So that could be an option. Good bit of swords. Eventually, we'll be making stuff without having to buy stuff from the shop, and then our economy should really take off. It's a good amount right there. They look like robots. You're surprised they need food. So they're like bug people, basically. They do need half the food that an average human needs, but they do still need to eat. Okay, economy is starting to multiply from all sides. Soon enough, we're going to have people on basically autopilot. Then we can start training specialized units and running special missions. Oh, that's the largest farm we can get? Okay. This one needs plus 10 hemp. We're going to lose a little condition, but it'll be worth it. Plus 10. We won't be able to go to the large hemp farm right away. Got tons of building material. Let's have them build more wind generators while we're out here. They're not going to have enough iron plates. Let's get, Misha, your new job is to mine the iron resource. And that's also Bakushin once the building materials are full. And then operate the refinery. Got plenty of water. Let's also build another green fruit. We'll have Kyle also work it. Eventually, when we have enough people, we might just have runners that run around taking resources and putting them places to be worked on. Let's move this job up. How did I know that Misha was going to get in trouble the second I assigned this job? Oh, and Misha doesn't have any first aid. That's a problem. Why do they have to go all the way to the far side to mine it? That doesn't make much sense. It's actually like really close to a death yard. No wonder it's grabbing attention. You know what? I think I like this iron resource better. Is this also a death yard? I think that's a little further from a death yard. Have them work that one and see how they do. We only need 15 to upgrade. Now let's grab Foggy. You come out here. You're going to operate the grain silo. And we'll also get you cooking bread. Once you get cooking bread fast enough, we'll have you making food cubes. And things should really start to take off from there. I guess I should have put the vegetable storage in a slightly different place, but we'll see if we can make up for the inefficiency. Alright, let's see what Foggy does first. And meanwhile, while we're here, let's go ahead and upgrade. I think I might have destroyed our harvest by doing that. Although it did put all the wheat straw in it immediately, so maybe not. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Okay, so we managed to make 1 flour. Oh, they're in a fight now. Let's get Beep to grab a bunch of... Oh, Beep's out here too. Yeah, let's get Beep to grab a bunch of those bedrolls. We'll bring him back and set him up. Once we get the food situation sorted, some more heavies would be a good thing. I wonder if it's any safer to be sleeping up here. Food store is looking okay. Foggy's in here trying to make some bread. And how are we on green fruit? Let's get this next harvest out of the way. Want to see how we do on the green fruit. Oh, it's only plus 10 to upgrade? We'll upgrade the hemp farm, too. Hemp farm L, more like hemp farm W. That's a big win, am I right? We might actually need to hold off on bread for a little bit and let the size of our wheat farm grow. So I'm gonna Gonna have Foggy do that for now. And instead, once we get another harvest, I'm gonna have Foggy start to make cooked vegetables. And then we should start to become more independent for food, and we can move more people out here to work stuff. Wait. How did they get Kyle? What? Was Kyle asleep, maybe, and they came and grabbed him? Okay, that's a fun thing we're gonna have to be aware of. How's Misha been? Misha's making iron plates. Very cool. Kyle, need you to harvest. I'll have Foggy start to make some cooked vegetables. Probably do better with a backpack, I will grant. This is something. Hey, we've got our first cooked vegetables in there. Let's get one more green fruit going. Oh, the crop yield changes out there. Oh, or maybe it's been this crop yield the whole time. Have them build that up. Cool, okay, and then we'll have Kyle work that one as well. We might need a second worker to get the bread going. But we might be at a break-even point for food with all of these green fruit going on. We got full building materials. Lots of copper. Move a couple of these guys down some on engineering. Another wind generator going. How's the hemp farm looking? We could start to bring some people over to be making fabric. 33. Get another hemp farm going. Run out of green fruit. That's expected so soon after upgrading the farms. I think we're still going to be okay, though. Oh, we don't have any electrical components. We're going to need that. We can almost get somebody over here to start making electrical components. We'll run out of iron plates, but I think they'll figure it out. We might have used everything we had and then some to build the wind generator. That's okay. All right, let's bring Beep back to town because I bet the other groups are hungry by now, being that they have no means of generating food for themselves. I can't believe it's almost been another hour. This has just been flying by. I feel like I am locked in. Yeah, they're all standing around the food barrel. Like pets knocking at their bowl when you forget to feed them. Okay, we're gonna try talking to this Fogman now. I do have to save load sometimes when the mod gets stuck. That's why I do that. Damn, no luck. Beep. Give the poor guy some meat. Because he's gonna starve to death in there if we don't. You know what? Beep can load up on iron plates and bring him over. Oh, wait. We might have already bought all the iron plates. 5 will be a start. Actually, let's just put some directly in this generator, so they go to the most logical place first. This one's dead. Is no one working it? Okay, when Foggy has nothing else to do, Foggy can help work a couple. Yeah, so we've reached the limit of what one person, Kyle, can do alone. Yeah, poor Kyle's trying to run around, harvest everything on his own. All right, this will be good, though, because I want another wheat straw farm. Once we get good on the wheat straw and our ratio gets good, we can start making food cubes, and those are an excellent source of food, as the name implies. And they don't taste terrible, unlike dust witches. I know everybody loves to remind me how bad I am for making my last group eat dust witches. So now we're going to go ahead and want storage for electrical. And fabric chests. All right, we got some more ads on Twitch, which means we're going to go ahead and take this short little break. It's a convenient restroom break for me. When I come back, we will keep up. We might actually do a full migration to the Neo Hive today, so that's exciting. But more on that when I return. Thank you for dealing with the ads, especially if you're on YouTube where we don't get ads yet. But it does help keep everything on the same page. So I'll be right back. Appreciate you all. Y'all ever have a really good day, then you just feel melancholy? Yes, absolutely. My car might be about to explode. You guys seeing this? I don't think that's supposed to be happening.
Tried to land on one, and I got him.
You know who you got?
Did I get you?
Yes!
Why didn't you say anything?
Because I needed a second to process the fact that you just squished me from the sky.
Jeez.
I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I appreciate you. Big appreciation all the way around. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I'm gonna do this. I give it a 70% chance I blow myself up. Do you ever say to yourself, I knew that was coming, why did I do that? Okay, watch out. This is a big barrage, so don't be anywhere near the red
Okay, there's
laser.
also a building right where behind you too. I don't know if that counts.
You need to be further.
You're right. You're right.
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later.
Now's a bad time. He'll be back for it later. Okay, he won't be back later. Would you leave me alone? Oh, damn. Started already. Or is it just the one? Oh. Yeah, this ain't good. See, I'm out of drink. All right, thanks for hanging in there, everybody. Those ad breaks help make the channel more discoverable on Twitch and help the channel financially a little bit. Oh! Beep. Someone's grabbing Beep. Oh no, Beep's just in a fight. Okay. Hey, Borealis, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Our town is coming along well, or our Neo-Hive, shall I say. Hey, Cemetery Chick, welcome in. Good to see you as always. Okay, so I could help them along if I had some iron plates. Got home about 20 minutes ago, heated up some leftovers. There you go. Glad you're home now. Of course, they're not going to do it in a smart way and finish one task at a time. No, they're going to split up their iron plates between them and not accomplish either job right now. Is Beep the hero we need, not the one we deserve? Beep is the Beep we deserve. So we finished the fabric loom construction. Okay, let's make a couple squads. We'll make one for farmers. These are going to be Aphis. We'll put Kyle in here. And then we'll make one group. These are going to be the stone daubers. They're like mud daubers, but they build with stone. Actually, we may not need a dedicated... Let's hold off on this one. But let's put Foggy over here. They're going to be like the farmers and crafters. So we'll get Foggy over here, and we're going to have him start making fabrics. Or no. Foggy's already over here. I don't know what I was thinking. I know who we'll bring over. Where are you all? Oh, you're right outside our front gate. Okay. We should get a medical workbench made as well. Beep's resting again. Let me get Beep back to Mongrel and see if the shop has restocked on iron plates, because I would like to get a medical workbench, and then we will grab Joker to come by and start making first aid. Okay, they have a little bit of Gohan left. Have indeed restocked. 24 iron plates should be a big boon. So let's get another light going here. How's my day been? Pretty good. Ran some errands. Had a pretty chill day. Played guitar for a little while. I'd been neglecting some online guitar classes I'd been doing, so I got to sit down with that a little bit. Pretty good. I'm definitely trying to work harder on YouTube and stream and everything, especially YouTube. So I've been going pretty hard at that this week, and I slowed down just a little today. Kenshi Fogmen, yeah, they're behaving all right. Medical workbench here. And then for storage, let's go ahead and get some medic crates. Keep wanting to call them frogmen, I know. So I think Benry was our scientist that would make electrical components. And Joker was our first aid person. So yeah, let's get this built. And we'll have them start to build out their stuff. Could have sworn I put a light up here. Do the lights attract raiders? I don't think it works that way. It's a cool thought, though. We'll get Joker to come over here and do the medical workbench and hall, but also do the fabric loom and hall. And then we will make... ooh, we can do standard first aid kits. That's fabrics and hemp. Joker's on the way. And then Benry. We can get Benry to make electrical components and haul them. Okay, no luck with that recruitment. You're almost done the latest expedition in No Man's Sky. It's actually been a bit of a challenge. Usually you just breeze through them, but not this time. You know, I have never played and pretty much never seen gameplay of No Man's Sky. Let's get everybody some food. We're starting to get small of numbers here. We might keep our armor making operation going and just send new recruits here to get armor from the city when we get them. It's a hard game to describe, honestly. It's one of those kinds of games you just have to experience to understand. Understood, ironically. Benry, what are you doing here? You have a job at the Hive. So Joker is turning some fabric. And he'll take the fabric and make first aid kits. Look, we've already got some. Perfect. We'll also make Joker a medic as the #1 priority. So if anybody gets injured by a mob of Fogmen, Joker will run over and patch them up. Benry's working on electrical components. Okay, Kyle is harvesting. Let's go ahead and upgrade this wheat farm. And then, let's see, we've got 34, 14, so we've got 48. Let's see if we build another wheat farm. Can build a large. We'll have Kyle work that one as well. How are we on food? Hey, look at that. We're getting cooked vegetables in. Very nice. It's starting to look like we've got some organization or something over here. Got a little bit of iron plates even. Yeah, veggies, it'll make them grow strong and mean and lean. Let's take Misha off of engineer and Bakushin off of engineer, and we can put Joker on it. We need to make something first to do that. This whole planet looks like a desert wasteland, so growing veggies that don't include cactuses and tumbleweed is a big accomplishment. You know, you joke, Borealis, but my last playthrough, I made my people eat cactus sandwiches. We'll get another wind generator. Oh, I just hit undo. Report digestive systems. All right, that'll help a little. And then let's go wind generator. It's a big lore point. The most fertile place is occupied by zealous slavers. Exactly. And then let's get Joker also to do some engineering. We'll move that on up. Beep is holding up the food barrel. Don't you worry, it's not gonna fall over on Beep's account. Building materials are full. So we have a long way to go before we fill up the medical kits. Maybe at some point we can take that job off and use the hemp just to build up some fabric. You're back. Yes, look. Our Neo Hive is starting to thrive. We've got farms. We've got vegetables. More hemp, indeed, more hemp. We've got first aid and electrical components going. What kind of veggies? More cactus sandwiches on the way? No, green fruit. So, right now we have cooked vegetables, but on the way we'll have food cubes. Which, by the way, there's a cool video of cooking Kenshi foods. I think Paganacho is the person who did it. Not exactly 100% faithful, of course, but pretty cool. And they ended up rating the food cube like the best of, among the best of all the things they tried. They did actual cactus sandwiches with nopales. Please throw some wildebeest in there or something. So, if you have bread, you can make a dust witch, which is a cactus sandwich, and the item description says that it is a leading cause of suicide in the desert nations because it is that bland and terrible. On the other side, if you combine bread with meat, you get a meat wrap, and the description says bread with meat. It's great. So the running joke in my last playthrough was that I should have been feeding my people meat wraps, but because I didn't care about them, I was just making them eat dust sandwiches. Watch his vids too, he's funny. I've only seen the cooking one and maybe one other. Food cubes like Soma from the movie Brave New World. Is this how I learned that Brave New World has a movie? I read the book, and I thought Soma was a drug, not a food. But no, they're just like little cubes of food that travel well. It was what got you into Kenshi to begin with. It's definitely a cool community out there. The Kenshi community. Oh, we got a tussle heading our way. Oh, or maybe they're just gonna walk on by. What about cake? What about cake? Oh, there we go. There's the tussle I was promised. Where is Kenshi cake? Honestly, I think a food cube is Kenshi cake. It's bread and green fruit. It's like the closest you're ever going to get to cake in Kenshi. Okay, so the thing that is lacking a little right now is our iron production. And I said, Carl, green fruit crumble. Snake hasn't really been doing much. And gets a bonus to laboring. Snake, you're gonna come with us and be an iron miner. You're destined to be an assassin later on, but for now, mining iron. Everybody's got to work to make their keep around here. Also, go ahead and grab you a med kit. Put medic on as a job. And have fun mining iron. Along with Misha and Bakushin. Miner to assassin character development. Look at this. This is a teeming little town. Look at all the activity here. We just had another wheat straw harvest, so soon enough we should be able to make some bread. And then from bread, we make food cubes. Need to know what chat's favorite cake is for science? All right, post them. You heard the mod. Cakes in chat right now. Present your cakes. Yeah, get him, Misha. Oh, we took a limb off. Even Beep is getting some fighting. Beep, you've earned a rest. Favorite cake is Black Forest cake with cherry pie filling in between the layers and a chocolate buttercream frosting on top. That sounds really great. Really rich, but really good. Hey, Ed, welcome in. Nice location for a base. Thank you. Yeah, we've got our Fogmen kind of up and running. Have it once a year on your birthday and you only make a small 10-inch cake. Very nice. How do I carry all that I need to these places to build walls and stuff? How did I end up doing the research? Can't even fit a research station 2 in your house. Okay, so you only need to carry enough materials until you have a stone mine, a stone processor, an iron mine, and an iron refinery. Then you make your own materials to build the houses, to build the walls, to build everything else. As far as research, I first bought a house and put a research station 2 in the house and did my economy in town until I was ready to expand. I am here in the Fog Islands, but if you're just learning to build a base, you do not want to be here. The Fogmen will capture your people, put them on a pole, and eat them alive. So don't start a base here until you've had a couple successful bases first. Have a map mod. Yeah, nice maps, I think is the name of it. Okay, hey, we're really starting to get some iron plates going. All right, let's see about recruiting this other Fogman here. Want to build a base near the hub in some place where there's not far from 3 different towns, so you can trade or whatever. Just know as soon as you build a base, you can start getting events like taxation and prayer day and things like that. Nice, we got one. Hey, welcome to the team, A. Nasir. A. Nasir is starving. So we're going to let him chill out for the moment. Think the hub is close enough to get prayer day? It might be. People will join you on their own. I'm using a mod. I'm using a mod to recruit Fogmen specifically. So no, that is not behavior you would expect. What is prayer day? Prayer day is when the Holy Nation comes to pray with you, and you have to initiate prayers with them. And if you say anything they don't like, or they see anything in your base that they don't like, you will undergo holy retribution. Maybe you'll have to go farther. So there is basically no part... Well, okay, there's a couple parts of the map I know of that don't have events with big qualifiers like that. But they come with their own problems. Your base is near the hub. Yes, there's prayer day, but they don't mind your women there. So they won't mind your women as long as a man comes to talk to them. But if you've seen my videos, you might recall they got mad at me several times when they came by the base and there were only women and no men around to supervise them. They got real upset about that. Okay, cool. Foggy is harvesting, so very nice. Let's see if this breaks Foggy's AI. Foggy's gotta... Somebody's gotta harvest those before they go bad. Holy Nation sucks. Now you're getting the spirit. I'm about to lose all of these plants. Never liked the Holy Nation. The name is a red flag. Oh, but what are you gonna do about it, you know? They just happen to control some of the most fertile land in the entire game. What are you gonna do about it? The guy that spent almost 300 hours rising from the dirt and kicking Holy Nation ass. That's what I mean. It's a challenge. It's like the game issues you a call out to say, okay, you gonna take this? You gonna live under it and benefit from it? Or are you gonna do something about it? Oh, you know what? I bet we don't have enough food. Oh, no, we've got food. A Nasir just needs time to not be malnourished anymore. Understandable. Have a nice day. First play in Kenshi as a woman and you got killed right away. Looking back, I got so lucky in my first playthrough. There's quite a few times when my first playthrough could have just ended on the spot. Okay, obviously we need another full-time farmer. Hey, Nasir, we will find a way to get you to your copper mine, but for now, we need all hands on farming. Hey, Sticks, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're well. You think I'd ever do a Holy Nation playthrough? Maybe, if I found, like, a fun twist on it or something. I could see doing that, or just to change things up. You know how, like, Fallout runners will occasionally just do, like, a Legion run or something because they've just played the game, you know, the other way so many times? All right, now with that additional help, I feel like we've got to be ready to do some additional farms. Just played New Vegas and had to do a Legion run. It was fun, but you felt bad the whole time. But sometimes that's the fun part about it. Kyle, no! All right, what we're gonna do, we're gonna make one more, but we're gonna upgrade this one, this wheat straw farm. Then we're gonna make one more wheat straw farm. Have enough? We do have enough, okay. Half the time you don't know what's happening on screen with this game, and the other half is watching super fast battles and giggling at them running like they got the energy drink zoomies. You know, somebody told me that when they watched my YouTube video from the last run, they understood things better than watching on stream because I was able to, like, frame things in context and explain why things were happening and my decision making and stuff. And you're not reliant on watching a whole screen or a whole stream with a bunch of guys just running around everywhere. So that's definitely a perspective I didn't think about. So I'm happy that this will be a video as well. This should be a fun one. Downloading a map mod, but don't know how to install it. Do you own the game on Steam? if you do, just go to the workshop and subscribe to it. And then when you hit play Kenshi, you get a little pop-up window. And instead of the graphics setting, you click over to where it says mods. Then you click the mods and you just check the ones that you want on. Exactly why I like your videos. Learned a lot from you. Oh, thank you. I'm learning from other people. People are learning from me. It's one great big community. Okay, somebody will get that water in a little bit. For now, though, they're going to harvest a bunch of green fruit. Workshop is why you own the game twice, once on GOG and one on Steam. So as big of a proponent as I am of GOG, this is one game that I'm glad that I have on Steam because of the workshop, the easy screenshot features, and all of that stuff. It's definitely something where I could see the utility of still owning it on GOG, but to actually play it day in and out is a better experience on Steam. Hey, 20 iron plates. Got plenty of food here. Let's go grab Lunk and see if we cannot imprison another person to recruit. Maybe a heavy this time around. Sometimes modding communities are more popular on Nexus, and sometimes you get stuff like Kenshi, where most of the modding community is on the workshop. Yeah, I feel like Kenshi and Project Zomboid, and maybe RimWorld. I'm not too familiar with RimWorld modding, but I think I heard a lot of that is on the workshop. But like Zomboid is another one where I feel like it really benefits from the workshop because people can just download all sorts of mods for that game. Steam Workshop is one of the best parts of Steam. It's definitely one of the advantages that it has over others. Now, GOG is my GOAT, and they're doing good work, and they're starting to do things to stand out, but there are reasons to own some titles on Steam. I was hoping for a heavy. Drifter's boots. I think somebody was just eaten here. You know what? We can capture a regular Fogman. It'll be somebody to replace a Nasir anyway. Honestly, with all of our iron plates, we should build some prisoner cages in the Neo Hive so we don't have to bring people back to Mongrel. Okay, no luck. That's all right. Stuff is moving. I like it. I think if I got more heavies, like 3 more heavies to work this iron mine, that would be a start. And then honestly, I think we just need a farm maybe twice this size. And we would feed a bunch of people. We would have food cubes forever. Any heavies? Ah, there's one heavy. Yeah, remember before it was like all heavies spawning? Now it seems it's all fogmen spawning. What I need are a couple of princes that I can train as my Spec Ops group. And then I can send them to start searching ruins for ancient science books and AI cores and such. You only want to start with a single building and be able to produce trade goods like metals and maybe food to have a source of income. Yeah, that's a way to do it. You can honestly, like the way I started this playthrough was buying materials like cotton or fabric and leather, and then making goods with the materials. Oh, we're about to be full of electrical components. Why blockhouse works well for space. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of shapes you can really take advantage of. Boom! All right, who's got names? Who's got a name for me? Name for a new Fogman. I don't think I missed any before. Jesse Blue. Princes are the next thing we're going to want for sure. This is why you fixed up a house in the hub and started working out of there. You kind of wish you could sell it and upgrade, though. Kenshi Real Estate Sim. Now, there's an idea. Headlines, UC rent skyrockets for the 3rd time in 4 weeks. I do want to get the mod that allows you to buy any building. And I want to fix up Morn. Morn is like the worst place in Kenshi to live. It is constantly under attack by beak things and skin spiders, and it's barely got any defenses and anybody living there. So I think it'd be a cool playthrough to try to rehabilitate it, get it stationed with people and everything. Now, I don't actually know what I need Jesse to do. We're starting to just, like, get recruits. I need Lunk to go find some princes. I think that's the next step. I think someone made a mod so you can actually own the hub. Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple mods that do things like that. Why is the stealth so low? That'll be why. Somebody show me a prince. Use more combat animation extended edition mod for better looking fights. I don't know. I don't really want to mess around with too much of the animation and stuff because it changes the game challenge. Love the idea of building up places in the game. Even better if you could populate them. All right, show me a prince. I swear the population mod not the mod, but the population slider messes with who spawns because I'm just not getting any princes out here. I guess I'll take some heavies if I can find them. What is happening? Dude just discovered Slayer or something. Oh, has 3 crippled limbs. That might explain it. Uh-oh, while I was doing that, Lunk was getting captured. I might need to have someone come pick up Lunk. "11 out of 10 mosh pit in the new video, thank you." Come on, Lunk, pick that lock. There we go. And it's happening everywhere all at once. How is A. Nasir still hungry? Where are you? Have you been so busy with your job that you haven't been able to eat? Man, that's too real. No, boss just expects me to keep working. I can't believe I got Lunk captured looking at a picture of a dude headbang, or not a picture, but using a free cam to look at a dude headbanging. Lunk appears to have passed out. Lunk was beaten unconscious and strapped to a pole and was going to be eaten. Entirely my fault. Doesn't bode well for poor Lunk. We got him. We got him back. It's fine. See, even the ones that attack, they're all Fogmen, which I do think the base Fogmen are more likely to attack anyways than the princes and heavies. We're training up some skills today. Go Beep. Okay, somebody come save Beep. What? Did they specifically go for Lunk again? Forbid somebody take a nap around here. Look, this one's going straight for him. It's like he's been marked. Anasir is still farming. Hold on. Let me try to get a hold of this. Kyle, protect allies. Foggy, cooking. That doesn't look like cooking to me. Oh, protect allies. Do we actually have anybody captured, or are we just running off on a revenge mission? Innes here, go get you some food, please. Okay, everybody's here. I don't I don't know why they were doing things in that particular way that they decided to do them, but they won't stop targeting Lunk. What is the deal here? Oh, maybe it's a pursuit mechanism, and we never got Lunk out of the territory. I wonder if that's it. Let's Lunk owe them money. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Bakushin, pick up Lunk. Bakushin's gonna take Lunk back to Mongrel to rest there. Who's raiding me? It's not really a raid. It's not an organized event. We're just in the middle of Fogmen territory. That's why I told you don't make a base here. They will just take your people and eat them. That's what they're trying to do right now. Put Lunk in bed here. Bakushin's heading back home. Perfect. A good worker. We need everybody to be like you. Not like Anas here. Not that good a worker. We need you to stop and eat sometimes. Okay, so now we need Foggy to operate the grain silo. And let's have you make food cubes. Oh, it's actually don't even take water. Let's see how that goes. It's gonna finish making the cooked vegetables for now and then should start on the food cubes. Where's Beep? Beep, why don't you go take a rest? You earned it. Got lots of iron plates. We should maybe move Chitinous out here. Let me see about something. We have a leather armor crafting bench. I don't know if that allows us to make plate jackets, but plate jackets would be nice. Lunk has really been going through it so far. Beep is just being Beep. Beep is getting that good sleep in. All right, hopefully this will be worth it. So in this order, we'll make the bread. When we don't have bread to be made, we'll work the grain silo. And when we do have bread, we'll make it into food cubes. Don't know why, but one of the mods is messing with squad names. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. What is the goal for this run? Right now, we're just trying to get a group of Fogmen together and make them productive members of society. We've pretty much done that, so we're going to have to talk about some expansion and some other goals probably next time. I don't think we're going to get into anything new in what's left of stream today, but I've definitely got some other goals in terms of economic and military progress and other factions and things like that. First squad still has the name, but the second squad has the characters all messed up. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. All you can do is check the mod page and just see, you know, if any common reports show up or anything like that. You know what? Let's try to take cooked vegetables off the menu and do just food cubes now. Frankie was here. What's up, Raiders? How y'all doing? Good to have you. Frankie, how was your stream? What were you up to today? Frankie Raid, welcome in a mini monster. So Frankie was playing Kenshi today. Frankie is very good at Kenshi. Some would say the wizard of Kenshi. And got a couple of credits in my newest video, and has generally been a super helpful and friendly person, even when being helpful meant not being helpful at all because I was doing a blind playthrough. But if you like to see Kenshi challenge runs or anything like that, then absolutely go check out Frankie on Twitch or on his YouTube channel for guides that will tell you how to increase some stats real fast. Hey, Croctus, welcome in. Been watching your newest YouTube video as well at Frankie's recommendation. Oh, thanks so much. Frankie's such a real one for that. Frankie, absolutely huge supporter. But welcome on in. I play Kenshi on Saturdays and Sundays. I stream on Twitch and on YouTube. And I also make YouTube videos. We're looking to do more and more of that, both Kenshi and non-Kenshi. Today, we are rehabilitating a bunch of Fogmen. So that's what we've got right now. We've got a Neo Hive set up in the Fog Islands, and we've got a team of captured Fogmens that we've recruited using the Recruit Prisoners mod, and that's what's going on today. We just got out of Mongrel. We'd been living out of Mongrel and using the shops to make goods and sell, but we're finally starting to draw our own resources from the very ground. You showed off my reaction to toughness training on stream yesterday. I know, I love it when you get like a 10 or even 15 level boost to toughness. Kenshi challenge run? What sort of masochism is that? I mean, you gotta make your own fun in this game. Sounds like a real challenge. Fogmen are super fragile. Yeah. So we're just getting started and learning to defend ourselves from the Fogmen in the area that keep coming to try to capture us. But when we take on other military targets, we're definitely going to want good armor and overwhelm them with numbers. So Frankie was doing an Agnew run. Was that a martial arts, or heavy weapons without ever using a repair bed. Ended with like 75 wear damage on your head. Ah, polearm. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, Frankie plays the game in all sorts of ways. Legitimately, a lot of the challenge running videos on YouTube and typically do credit, but Frankie a good deal for popularizing some of these training methods and just general understanding of the game. Fogmen have super weird behavior when you build in the middle of their territory. To be fair, you've done challenge runs people have done, but added stuff to them. I mean, it's kind of a collaborative thing, isn't it? We all build off of each other. The Bone Dog run, Ambiguous did first and stuff. Yeah, I mean, some of those runs, good runs that the big YouTubers do, you know, sometimes they're not even really a challenge. They're just kind of, hey, look at this cool training method and some gameplay and a cool story, you know? So it's just, it all builds on top of itself. I think if anybody really tried to claim too much of it, that would be a not cool kind of move. You know what I mean? If anyone was like, that's my Kenshi thing, you back off. Ooh, our iron plate capacity is full. Okay, time to build a new one. Don't know if they ever fixed the Fogmen not being able to send assaults to your base, like the event kind. I have not gotten a single event since I've been here. They definitely come by and, you know, attack en masse. And I've got the population numbers cranked up. So big groups of them will pop by, but I haven't had an organized raid or anything. It's like saying, excuse me, I'm the only one who can take my Sims pool ladder away. Fogmen are not real. Frankie, I want you to know the existential anguish you have just caused this unit right here. Look at his face. He's devastated. How would you like being told you're not real? Fake factions used to be able to raid you like fishmen, then they removed it. I wonder if it was a problem where they couldn't get the behavior to happen as expected or what. So Nasir is still so busy that he doesn't eat. He seems to be the only one, and it might be because I've loaded him down with... You know what? Let's actually, I don't really see us having trouble with the hemp farm. So let's take the hemp farms off of the operation. Maybe that'll free Nasir up just enough to eat. You have room in his bag? Yeah. You know what? I wonder if it's a bugged thing with Nasir joining the group. Have I saved it? We're on the same page. Does he engage in trading, scamming people out of copper, perhaps? So he's not currently working on the copper mines. We're working on our customer trust and integrity. But yeah, you might be on the right page. Ah, there we go. That did it. See, Frankie's instincts for this game are just on. Saving and loading is like Kenshi's version of duct tape. It fixes almost everything. By the way, Frankie, if you got to get out of here, I know you might got to go eat some food or take care of your dog or anything like that. Feel free to. You know we love to have you here, but I don't want you to feel obligated if you're trying to step away. Like, man, the questions never stop. Where are all of our medical kits going? I swear we've had the same number of med kits for like an hour. Is Joker keeping them in his inventory? No. The not real thing is a tag all factions have called not real. If set to true, then actions against the faction don't count as a crime. And attacking members of it don't cause you to lose relations, or healing them won't gain relations, mostly used for animals. Ah, that makes all kinds of sense. Super confusing to have a value called not real, though. It's almost like a logical conundrum. Along with the tag of either true or false. Yeah, that's like a paradox. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Oh, Frankie, I don't know if this is a thing that you know about, but I have my squad or my population multiplier set up. I have noticed that I get spawns of mostly the same group. I get a lot of Fogmen. Sometimes I get a lot of Fog Heavies, like a ton of Fog Heavies. But then other times it's all Fogmen. And since playing this run, I have very rarely encountered princes. So it's just something, if you don't already know exactly what's going on there, it might be something worth thinking about. But even when they're eating somebody on a pole, it's not princes 9 times out of 10. It'll be like 24 heavies eating somebody instead of a prince. How can you see Frankie again so you can get Hope with Kenshi if you need it? Follow Frankie on Twitch and drop by his stream where he answers tons of questions very helpfully. Princes probably got killed off and the heavies took over for them. Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of activity with the shinobi killing off death yards, and it just seems like once the princes disappeared, I just haven't seen him again. I was looking for some to recruit because I want to make a Spec Ops team that's good at stealth and assassination. I haven't seen a prince in maybe 2 streams. Might be a thing that an import would fix. How's the food production coming, by the way? Oh, look at that. We got food cubes. We started this stream having to buy dried meat and rice bowls, and now we're making our own food cubes. The heavies might seem so common because the prince spawn is 1 prince and 3 to 5 heavies. So I wonder if the squad multiplier, if it remains 1 prince, but that would be like 7 to 12 heavies. because I have it at like 2.5 times. Population I increased, yes. Snake is part of the stealthy team, yes. Snake will be one, but for now, Snake is working on other things. So I'll show you what I have. I have squad size 1.5, and I have global pop 2.5. So I would think I'd be seeing 2.5 times as many fog princes as usual. Way squad size works, let's say it was 3. Okay, lesson time. Everybody get your notepads out. Listen up. There will be a test. You would see 1 prince and between 9 to 15 heavies. Okay. The leader is not impacted by it. I see. So it turns out our mucking about in the world has consequences. Oh, I know exactly why we're not making first aid kits. Because I didn't make it a repeat queue. Yeah, we're sitting on 100 fabric here because I forgot to click repeat queue. Hey, thanks for that follow. Welcome in. Actions having consequences? In the true snake method, I'm going to repeat back what you said as a question. Actions. Consequences? If you set the population to be higher and squad size to be 0.5, you'll find more princes. Okay, good to know. I'll see if I want to play around with that or just accept the consequences of what I have made. But that is very good information. Town kind of runs itself at this point. Not if the consequences can't see you. You know what? I bet it's the same squads we've had since the start. And I have kidnapped the princes that were here. So the squad probably hasn't died off. So they haven't spawned a new prince because I just kidnapped their prince. Something to mention is that unless you kill off a homeless squad, they usually roam around your area and won't despawn. Okay, yeah. That would explain it. So it seems we might have to go to war with the Fogmen and just wipe out some squads one of these days. If we wanted to force a restart without changing the population numbers. One time you had a base in Skinner's Roam, you went looking for the 42 bandit squad for over 20 minutes. Kept encountering the same bandits. I see. What an ethical conundrum. That should be the name of the game. Should you build your own house someplace or just upgrade into a new house in the hub? Probably, given what you've told me about your familiarity with the game and everything, I would just get a house big enough for your research bench too. I think you're going to find you need a lot of management, and you'll probably get a lot of events beyond your control if you build your own. It could be the hub. You have a Shek, so it can't be Stack, but it could be Squin. Mission is to rehabilitate and save Fogmen, but you must call dozens of heavies to get a few princes. You don't make a prince omelet without cracking a few heavy eggs. What a heavy weight on my shoulders. Honestly, Squin is a super solid starting town. It's got access to good copper mines. And and there are bigger... I mean, there are big houses in the hub. Heft all the way. I've never based up in Heft. I've never done anything in Heft that wasn't killing Tengu. Heft is the best town in the game. Might be a little difficult for Ed to get there, but could be worth it. Ooh, I just thought of a cool video idea. Let's see, what would the title be? I left my Kenshi base unattended for 100 days. Just set up a base to the point where it seems self-sustaining, hit the fast forward button, and let it run for 100 days with no interaction, no interference, and what happens. Probably also carries over to RimWorld. I think you could do that in RimWorld too. Do that and just see how many people your character murders. You know, actually, Frankie, it would be really funny if you took one of the error bots and outfitted them in, like, masterwork equipment and an Edgewalker weapon, and you set your character to follow them and just let it run unattended and follow them around the world and chronicle them. I might have to try this. Obviously, give them some repair kits and stuff. You did a pacifist run before like that? But did you try to, like... Didn't you try to guide them a certain way? I'm wondering what happens if you just follow them and just let them aggro on targets and you don't try to influence it at all and you just see the path they take. They follow you, so they won't move. But they do have an incredible aggro range, don't they? Don't they lock onto stuff that's, like, very, very far away and go attack it, and then if there's something else nearby, they go attack that? So you might have to set them up somewhere. 2.0 vision range like Agnew. Yeah, so you might have to start them somewhere knowing that they're going to go attack this person, and then hopefully they see somebody and attack this person, and then a tech hunter walks by and they attack the tech hunter, and over time they get pulled further and further away. It would be interesting to see the results of it. Can try buying a house in Squin and give a go there. That's how my first playthrough really got started. It took me about 80 or 90 hours to get to that point, but... Gonna go cook some pizza. Enjoy your pizza. Thank you again, Frankie, for all the help and the raid and everything else. Alright, so we have eaten all of the cooked vegetables, but we're making food cubes. Let's make sure we're making them fast enough. Do we have... We've got plenty of wheat straw. Yeah, and I think you only need about 8,000 cats to buy a house in Squin, and then you're going to need some building materials to restore it. So that'll be another couple thousand, but you might have enough to do it where you are. Of course, assuming you have money for food and everything. Gotta say, I'm proud of our group. Look at them. They took to their new jobs so well. Where is everybody? Oh, I just couldn't see him. Okay. It was like, did the entire group get kidnapped? All right, I am quite happy with what we did here. I think I might go ahead and wrap it up for today. Get a nice early one for me, get to bed, get to work on some projects tomorrow. This is super cool. We started in Mongrel today. We built some walls, we built some farms, and now look at us. We've got an entire group that basically works autonomously, and we've got a foundation to build off of next weekend. It looks like we need to go hunting some Fogmen squads and eliminate them so we get some respawns, and then we can start building up our special teams and start ruin diving and advancing our technology level. I think that's going to really kick things off. And then we'll talk about our other goals next weekend. But thanks for being here, everybody. It's been a fun one. All right. As usual, we're going to go ahead and close YouTube first. YouTube, thank you for being here, whether you were here live or caught the VOD. I appreciate you, and I sure hope you've been enjoying this series as much as I have. I know it's a bit of a slow burn at times, but I really like seeing the growth from a single person to capturing these Fogmen and now building our entire new civilization with them. It's been a lot of fun, very rewarding, and I'm excited to see where it goes. But YouTube, we'd love to see you for another one. If you're not subscribed already, would love to have your subscription. I need 500 for the first rank of YouTube partner. When I logged on today, I had 487, so we are almost there. You'll get notified when I post my videos, when I do my streams. That's going to be Kenshi. That's going to be other games. Got a whole bunch of stuff going on the channel, but that's the end of the sales pitch. Theme of the night is YouTube. Until we catch you again, please take care of yourselves.